Hello everyone. Indonesia is facing a growing crisis with its Komodo dragon population, now estimated to be between 5,000 and 7,000, creating havoc for local residents and the economy. These formidable predators have become more than just a rare spectacle. They're a daily threat, causing widespread livestock losses and property damage. The financial impact is staggering, with annual losses soaring to nearly $2 million as farmers struggle to protect their livelihoods. What urgent dangers do these Komodo dragons pose, and what measures are being taken to tackle this escalating situation? Stay with us to uncover the answers, and if you're a hunting enthusiast, don't forget to subscribe for exclusive insights into the world of wildlife control. According to reports from local communities, Komodo dragons are responsible for killing around 3,000 livestock annually, with goats making up 70% of the losses, chickens 25%, and cattle 5%. This has caused an estimated 35% decline in the local economies of affected Indonesian regions, significantly impacting agricultural income. So what measures have farmers here taken to prevent these losses and protect their economy? To combat the growing threat of Komodo dragons, Indonesian communities have turned to the skillful use of noose traps, particularly in areas where these predators account for nearly 40% of livestock losses. These traps, with looped ropes or wires spanning 1.5 to 2 meters in diameter, are strategically placed near critical locations like livestock pens and water sources, prime hunting grounds for these fearsome reptiles. Baited with 3-4 kilograms of meat, the noose is anchored securely to trees or stakes, blending seamlessly into the environment to remain undetected. Setting these traps demands an in-depth knowledge of Komodo dragon behavior, including their habitual routes and stalking patterns, as well as an expert touch in camouflaging and positioning. Every trap is a meticulous effort, crafted to secure one of the world's most formidable predators while minimizing the risk to people and livestock alike. Beyond the threat to livestock, Komodo dragons have ignited serious conflicts between humans and wildlife, especially in popular tourist areas. A shocking incident on August 20, 2024, unfolded on a beach in Bali when renowned entrepreneur Elon Musk, visiting as a tourist, was attacked by one of these apex predators. As Musk strolled along the shore, a Komodo dragon emerged unexpectedly, lunging and delivering a powerful bite to his leg. His cries for help echoed across the beach, and while courageous bystanders managed to drive the creature away, the damage was already severe. Despite the rapid response of medical personnel, the dragon's venomous saliva caused swift infection and massive blood loss, ultimately claiming Musk's life. This tragic event highlights an urgent need for Indonesian authorities to take stronger measures to control Komodo dragon populations and protect both residents and visitors in these high-risk areas. Recognizing the escalating impact of Komodo dragons, which are responsible for over 300 livestock deaths annually and a surprising 5 hit to local economies, the U.S. government has launched an initiative to enlist highly skilled hunters. This new program aims to apply controlled hunting as a strategic measure to manage the Komodo dragon population effectively and mitigate further damage. To ensure safety and maximize efficiency, hunters are organized into teams of 5-7, allowing them to cover expansive areas with strong coordination and backup. But with an island as vast and unpredictable as Indonesia, How did these hunting teams determine where to focus their efforts first? Join us as we uncover the tactics behind this carefully planned operation. The hunting teams launched their efforts in densely populated areas first, where the threat of Komodo dragon encounters poses the highest risk to human life. Once these zones are secured, they move toward farmlands, where these formidable predators wreak havoc on livestock. This targeted approach is designed to maximize community safety and curb the staggering economic losses inflicted by Komodo dragon attacks, losses that can slash local agricultural incomes by up to 15%. By prioritizing high-risk zones, these teams are not only protecting lives, but also helping preserve the livelihoods of farming communities deeply affected by this relentless predator. When tracking a Komodo dragon, hunters move with utmost stealth and precision, blending into the surroundings to avoid alerting the formidable predator. Their aim is to get within an optimal range, typically 50 to 75 meters, where a precise, humane shot can be taken. Equipped with high-powered rifles such as the 338 Lapua or 300 Winchester Magnum, which can pierce the dragon's thick hide and powerful muscles, hunters carefully target critical areas like the heart-lung region or the head. This approach ensures that the animal is brought down swiftly, minimizing suffering and achieving a clean, controlled result. The skill required to execute such a delicate and dangerous task reflects the intensity and professionalism demanded by these hunts. To our documentary on the invasive Burmese pythons wreaking havoc in Florida. With an estimated population of 100,000, these pythons thrive in grasslands, wetlands, and even urban areas. Originating from Southeast Asia and introduced through the exotic pet trade, they have devastated local ecosystems by preying on native birds, reptiles, and mammals, leading to drastic population declines and habitat changes. Join us as we explore the severe impact of these invasive species on both humans and the environment, as well as the efforts of professional hunters dedicated to controlling their spread in Florida. Burmese pythons have become a formidable threat to Florida's native wildlife, preying heavily on birds, reptiles, and mammals. These apex predators have caused significant declines in native species populations, disrupting the ecosystem's balance. Visuals of species like the marsh rabbit, wood stork, and alligator illustrate the dramatic impact. Studies show that in areas with high python density, some mammal populations have plummeted by as much as 9. The predation pressure from these invasive snakes highlights the urgent need for effective management and control efforts to protect Florida's native fauna. How do you think we can effectively combat the spread of these invasive pythons? The Florida Python Challenge is an innovative annual event designed to tackle the growing problem of Burmese pythons in the state. Organized by the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission of USC and other partners, this event encourages participants to hunt and capture as many pythons as possible within a set period. Through captivating footage, we will take you to the heart of the action, showcasing the thrill and dedication of the hunters. Interviews with participants and organizers will provide insights into the challenges and successes of this initiative. How do you feel about the Python Challenge as a method to control invasive species? In addition to the Python Challenge, FEW-WC and the South Florida Water Management District, SUMD, have established incentive programs to control the python population further. These programs offer financial rewards to registered hunters for capturing and relocating Burmese pythons, making it a sustainable effort year-round. Do you think incentive programs are an effective way to encourage more people to participate in wildlife management? In particular, in Florida, hunting Burmese pythons requires specialized training and adherence to strict guidelines. Hunters undergo comprehensive training programs to learn how to identify, capture, and humanely euthanize these invasive snakes. While permits are not always necessary for hunting on designated public lands, registration and compliance with specific guidelines are essential, especially for those participating in incentive programs. The effectiveness of hunting Burmese pythons in Florida largely hinges on the dedication and skill of professional hunters who often catch these snakes by hand. The process involves traversing dense, often treacherous terrain and scanning for the camouflage pythons. Once a python is spotted, hunters must carefully approach and secure the snake's head to avoid being bitten. It's a labor-intensive and hazardous task, but these hunters can capture 25 to 30 pythons in a single outing, significantly reducing their numbers and mitigating their impact on the ecosystem. However, hunting Burmese pythons in Florida presents a host of challenges that test the skills and resolve of even the most experienced hunters. The state's difficult terrain, especially within the vast expanse of the Everglades, is one of the most significant obstacles. Dense vegetation, waterlogged swamps, and unpredictable weather conditions make tracking and capturing these elusive snakes formidable. Also, encounters with Burmese pythons can be perilous and demand a high level of preparedness. These snakes are large, often reaching lengths of over 15 feet, and powerful and aggressive when threatened. Hunters must remain vigilant and ready to respond immediately, knowing that every step could bring them face to face with a formidable python. The adrenaline rush of such encounters is matched only by the danger they pose. Mountain lions, also known as cougars, are a growing concern in the United States, especially in Texas, where an estimated 4,000 to 6,000 of these predators roam. Annually, they are responsible for causing over $15 million in damages, including livestock losses, property destruction, and increased threats to human safety. This financial burden highlights the pressing need for effective management strategies. So what specific threats do mountain lions pose in Texas? Let's explore the answer together, and don't forget to support us by subscribing to the channel or liking the video. Thank you very much. Mountain lions have been increasingly breaking into Texas farms to hunt livestock, with chickens being their primary target. Each year, Texas farms lose between 100,000 to 120,000 chickens to these predators. Farms situated near mountainous or forested areas suffered the most significant losses, with some reporting a reduction of up to 15% in their poultry stock. This loss translates to a revenue reduction of over $1.02 million. So do farmers here have any way to protect their economy and livestock? Let's explore the measures they can take to safeguard their livelihoods.
They watch from the kitchen as the big cat
Building fences around farms is a common method used by Texas farmers to protect their livestock from predators like mountain lions. Typically, these fences are at least 8 feet high, often reinforced with materials like wire mesh to prevent climbing. The primary advantage of these fences is their relatively easy installation, allowing farmers to quickly set up a barrier around their property. However, there are significant disadvantages as well. The high cost of materials and installation can be a financial burden, especially for smaller farms. Additionally, fences are often seen as a temporary measure, as determined predators can eventually find ways to breach them, making them less effective over time. Mountain lion attacks have become increasingly alarming in Texas, with multiple incidents occurring in areas where these predators are known to roam. One particularly tragic incident took place on August 10, 2024, when a young girl named Emily was attacked by a mountain lion while being picked up from school by her father. The mountain lion managed to drag Emily into the nearby woods. Despite extensive search efforts by local authorities and rescue teams, Emily has not yet been found. This heartbreaking event has left Emily's family devastated, plunging them into deep despair. As the situation with mountain lion attacks grew more serious, controlled mountain lion hunting policies were implemented to curb the rising threat. These policies allowed for regulated hunting, which helped reduce the number of dangerous encounters between mountain lions and the community. The effects on the community were significant, as the decrease in attacks brought a sense of safety back to the affected areas. Economically, these policies also provided relief to farmers who had been suffering heavy livestock losses, thereby stabilizing their revenue. A notable success in this effort was achieved by Chris Ryan's hunting group, which became widely recognized for their effectiveness in tracking and safely reducing the mountain lion population. So what made Chris Ryan's hunting group achieve such success? Hunting mountain lions with rifles and hounds has gained considerable popularity within Chris Ryan's hunting group due to its effectiveness and precision. This method has led to an impressive 95% success rate in controlling the mountain lion population, a critical achievement in regions where these predators pose significant risks. To ensure the highest level of safety and coordination, Chris Ryan's group typically consists of 5 to 7 seasoned hunters. This group size allows them to cover more ground while maintaining clear communication, which is essential during such high-stakes hunts.
Got him. Got him. I don't know how he went far.
The hunters in Chris Ryan's group rely on high-caliber rifles like the .308 Winchester and .36 Springfield, which are chosen for their reliability and ability to deliver accurate, powerful shots that can swiftly neutralize a mountain lion.
We are.
These rifles are particularly effective in the challenging terrain where mountain lions are often found, ensuring that the hunters can act quickly and decisively when a lion is located. How do you think expert hunters manage to track elusive mountain lions through dense forests and rugged terrains? A key component of their success lies in the hounds that accompany the hunters. Chris Ryan's group primarily uses blue-tick coonhounds and plot hounds, breeds renowned for their tracking abilities and relentless pursuit. These dogs play a vital role in the hunting process by using their keen sense of smell to locate mountain lions, even in dense, rugged environments. So how do you think advanced technology has transformed traditional hunting methods when tracking elusive predators like mountain lions?
Oh, yeah.
When detecting a mountain lion, the trained hounds in Chris Ryan's hunting group immediately spring into action. These dogs, equipped with GPS collars, begin by tracking the scent of the mountain lion, barking loudly to alert the hunters to the predator's location. Each dog's collar is connected to a handheld device that the hunters carry, allowing them to precisely monitor the dog's movements and pinpoint the mountain lion's exact position. This technology gives the hunters a significant advantage, enabling them to approach the target with accuracy and reduce the time spent searching in the wilderness.
Hey, good.
Once the hunters arrive at the location where the hounds have cornered the mountain lion, they carefully assess the situation. The safety of the group is paramount, so they consider factors such as the terrain, wind direction, and the lion's behavior before taking. When preparing to shoot, the hunters must ensure that they have a clear and stable shot. They typically aim for vital areas such as the heart or lungs, which are located in the chest, to ensure a quick and humane kill. How do you think the collaboration between hunters and their dogs impacts the success of a mountain lion hunt? In particular, the close collaboration between the hunters and their professional dogs has proven highly effective. On average, Chris Ryan's hunting group harvests between 4 to 8 mountain lions after each successful hunt. This success rate not only confirms the effectiveness of their strategy, but also highlights the importance of the synergy between well-trained dogs and experienced hunters. So do you agree with the Chris Ryan Hunting Group's strategy or not? Leave your opinion in the video comment section below.
Reload.
The largest mammals in North America and Europe captivate attention with their impressive size and majesty, standing as tall as 7.5 feet and weighing up to 1,800 pounds. These creatures are as formidable as they are awe-inspiring, with bodies comparable to the size of a small truck. Elk are not only taller than most cars, but also many times heavier. Their presence in the United States dates back about 10,000 years, coinciding with the melting of the last glaciers. Initially, they inhabited the forests and grasslands of Alaska and Canada, but in recent decades, their population has surged, prompting a migration to more southern regions of the United States. According to the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, the elk population in the United States has more than doubled over the past 50 years, growing from approximately 500,000 in 1970 to over 1 million in 2022. This remarkable increase is largely due to improvements in their habitat, including the expansion of forests and grasslands. This population boom is a testament to the vitality and adaptability of elk in today's natural environment. However, the burgeoning elk population brings significant challenges. Each year, elk are responsible for about 1,500 traffic accidents in the United States, a problem particularly acute in rural and suburban areas where elk are. These accidents cause considerable economic losses, estimated at $1.03 billion annually. Repair costs account for about $1 billion of this total, with medical expenses for injured individuals adding another. Elk also pose a significant threat to agriculture, often consuming important crops and fruits such as grass, corn, beans, apples, pears, and grapes. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service estimates that elk cause around $500 in losses to the agricultural industry each year. This not only impacts the economy, but also the livelihoods of farmers and growers who depend on these crops. Elk hunting is a popular method for managing elk populations and maintaining ecological balance. Practiced in many countries, including the United States, Canada, and Europe, elk hunting helps control the population size and minimize negative impacts on human activities. Elk hunting regulations vary by country and state, but generally, hunters must be at least 18 years old and complete a hunting safety training course. This training covers safe firearm use, proper handling of game animals, and environmental conservation. Additionally, hunters must obtain a license, which typically involves a fee ranging from a few dozen to several $100s. To ensure a safe and successful hunt, participants should choose a safe location, use proper equipment, timing. Each year, approximately 200,000 elk are hunted in the United States, contributing significantly to population control. Despite these efforts, Responsible hunting not only involves following regulations, but also adopting ethical practices. This includes wearing appropriate clothing and footwear, carrying necessary gear, and communicating your hunting plans to others. These measures ensure the safety of hunters and protect the surrounding environment. Have you ever participated in elk hunting? Please share any important tips or experiences you have to help ensure the safety of others. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. How do you feel about the methods discussed for managing elk populations? Let us know in the comments below. Let's continue watching the rest of the video. The United States is facing a growing challenge with increasing monkey attacks, particularly in Texas, where invasive populations are rising by 25 annually. Urbanization and deforestation have pushed these monkeys out of their natural habitats, leading them to invade human spaces, destroy crops, and cause daily disruptions. So, what challenges do these monkeys pose, and how is the government responding? Let's dive in, and don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates. This issue is underscored by alarming statistics from the Department of Animal Health, which reports over 1,200 monkey attacks in Texas within the last 5 years. This alarming situation has serious implications for both the economy and public health. Invasive monkeys could significant damage, with farmers in affected areas facing annual losses of $10,000 to $50,000 due to crop destruction. This invasive problem has reached critical proportions, with wild monkey populations growing rapidly and outpacing control efforts. In response, Texas authorities have authorized controlled hunting to reduce the monkey population to safer levels. To manage this problem effectively, the state of Texas has established specific requirements for those wishing to participate in the controlled hunts. Hunters must be at least 18 years old, ensuring they possess the maturity and responsibility needed for the task. Additionally, they must demonstrate their ability to own and safely use hunting equipment through proper training and certification.
Monkeys are incredibly smart and know exactly how to sneak.
Meeting these requirements is just the beginning. Hunting monkeys with guns demands skill, knowledge, and strict adherence to legal regulations to ensure safety and effectiveness. Most hunters use small caliber rifles, typically with .22 LR ammunition, which are popular for their high accuracy and sufficient power to take down monkeys without causing excessive damage. Along with the right firearm and ammunition, hunters rely on additional gear to improve their effectiveness in the field. Binoculars or scopes are essential for observing and identifying targets from a distance, while camouflage clothing helps hunters blend into the environment, reducing the likelihood of being detected by monkeys. Despite the advantages that this equipment provides, hunters must be prepared to deal with the challenges of hunting highly intelligent prey. Monkeys are smart and often travel in groups of 5 to 10, making them difficult targets. Hunters typically use fruit scents as bait, as monkeys are strongly attracted to aromas from bananas, mangoes, and pineapples. The bait is strategically placed in areas frequented by monkeys, like forest edges or fruit orchards. Once the bait is set, the hunter finds a nearby hiding spot and patiently waits. Patience and precision are crucial when it comes to taking the shot. To ensure a humane kill with a single shot, accurate aiming is of utmost importance. Aim for vital areas such as the head or chest to cause immediate damage to essential organs. Keeping a steady hand and controlling your breathing are key to minimizing movement and ensuring a clean, effective shot. Even though hunting monkeys may appear easier than hunting other animals, it still requires skill and careful preparation. In 2022, licensed hunters in Texas shot a total of 17,682 monkeys. In the first 6 months of 2023 alone, this number reached 9,475, suggesting the total for this year might be even higher. Despite the high number of monkeys hunted each year, they only account for about 5% of Texas's total invasive monkey population. Although controversial, hunting remains the primary solution used by authorities to ensure public safety. South Africa is home to an estimated 80,000 hippos, primarily inhabiting rivers, lakes, and wetlands across the country. These majestic creatures usually thrive in water-rich environments, but severe droughts have forced them to venture into human habitats in search of food and water. This encroachment has led to conflicts with local communities, resulting in both economic losses and safety concerns. So what challenges have these issues created in South Africa? Let's find out together, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get our latest updates. In South Africa, Hippos are estimated to contribute to the pollution of water sources by depositing up to 6,000 kilograms of droppings daily in the ponds and rivers they inhabit. These water bodies, often central to local ecosystems and communities, become heavily contaminated as a result. This disruption not only affects the biodiversity of these habitats, but also has severe consequences for human populations. An estimated 4 million people in rural areas rely on these contaminated water sources for drinking, cooking, and bathing, increasing the risk of waterborne diseases such as cholera and dysentery. Additionally, on August 10, 2024, in central South Africa, a tragic incident occurred when a man fishing near a river was suddenly attacked by a hippopotamus. The enormous animal, likely startled or feeling threatened, charged at the man, causing severe injuries. Nearby villagers quickly discovered the injured man and rushed him to the nearest hospital, hoping to save his life. Despite the best efforts of the medical team, his injuries were too severe, and he tragically passed away shortly after emergency treatment. This incident has left the local community and the people of South Africa in shock and mourning, heightening concerns about the growing dangers posed by wildlife in areas where humans live and work. To effectively manage the challenges posed by hippos, the South African government has implemented stringent hunting policies to address and prevent the impacts of hippos on communities, particularly in areas where these large animals pose a threat to human safety and agriculture. Hippo hunting in South Africa is regulated through a permit system, which ensures that hunting is conducted sustainably and within the bounds of the law. The designated hunting seasons for hippos usually align with the dry season, which occurs between May and September. During this period, water levels in rivers and lakes are lower, making hippos more accessible to hunters. So what do you think is the most effective weapon choice for taking down a massive and heavily armored animal like a hippo in the wilds of South Africa? Hunters in South Africa predominantly use large-caliber rifles to hunt hippos due to the animal's thick skin and massive size. The most commonly recommended rifles are those with calibers of .375 or higher, as these provide the necessary stopping power to ensure a humane kill. For instance, the 416 Rigby and D458 Winchester Magnum are popular choices among hunters targeting hippos. Along with that, hunters may also equip themselves with high-powered scopes for precise aiming, rangefinders to measure distance accurately, and, in some cases, boats for reaching hippos in deeper waters. So what permits are required to hunt hippos legally in South Africa? To legally hunt hippos in South Africa, hunters are required to obtain several permits, including a general hunting license and specific hippo hunting tags. These permits are critical to ensuring that all hunting activities comply with both national and provincial regulations. Hunters must apply for these permits through provincial conservation departments or authorized agencies like the Department of Forestry, Fisheries, and the Environment. The cost of obtaining a hippo hunting permit varies, depending on the region and specific regulations, but on average, a permit can range from $1,500 to $2,500 USD. When hunting hippos in South Africa, Hunters typically form groups consisting of 3 to 5 individuals. This group size is strategically chosen to maximize safety and efficiency during the hunt. The presence of multiple hunters allows for better coordination in tracking and approaching the hippo, as well as managing the logistics involved in dealing with such a large and potentially dangerous animal. Hunting in groups also ensures that if one shot does not achieve the desired result, additional hunters can quickly respond to ensure the animal is humanely dispatched. So what strategies do hunters use to safely approach and accurately target a hippo when it's spotted in the wild? After a successful kill, hunters are required to report the details of the hunt to local conservation authorities. This report typically includes information on the exact location of the hunt, the size and condition of the hippo, and any other relevant details that contribute to wildlife management records. Because accurate reporting helps maintain the balance between conservation efforts and the needs of local communities, reinforcing the importance of regulated hunting and managing wildlife populations. What are your thoughts on this approach? We'd love to hear your perspective, so please share your views in the comment section below. Did you know that while most animals hibernate to survive winter's chill, wolves come alive as the ultimate hunters of the season? As snow blankets the forests, these predators emerge, their eyes flashing and breath misting in the cold, a sure sign that the hunt is on. In winter, wolves become even more formidable, posing a threat not only to wild prey but to nearby towns and farms as well. Are you ready to uncover the secrets of their winter hunts? Join us on this thrilling journey, and don't forget to hit subscribe. We're on our way to 100,000 subscribers, and your support means everything to us. In the biting cold, scents hang in the air longer, lingering like invisible markers that guide wolves with chilling precision. Their powerful sense of smell allows them to detect a trail from over 2.5 kilometers away, honing in on prey that has no idea it's being hunted. And with the ability to reach speeds of up to 60 km across snow-covered ground, wolves can close the distance with ease, undeterred by the icy terrain. This blend of sharp scent tracking and sheer speed makes them the ultimate winter predators, perfectly adapted to dominate the frozen landscape. In Montana alone, the annual toll of wolf attacks on sheep and goat farms reaches a staggering $12 million, with winter bringing especially heavy losses. These predators, driven by hunger and the ease of tracking in snowy conditions, strike with calculated efficiency. In a chilling example from February 2023, a ranch in Wyoming faced devastation overnight when a pack of wolves attacked, causing $30,000 in damages in a single raid. The danger isn't limited to livestock. Some residents have faced direct threats when attempting to defend their animals. In these tense encounters, wolves have shown no fear, forcing people to confront the unnerving reality of predators on their doorstep. In response to the rising threat posed by wolves, the government implemented a targeted hunting policy designed to control the population and protect both farmers and residents. Under this new policy, licensed hunters can form groups of up to 25, and each participant must meet specific qualifications, including expertise in wildlife tracking and firearm safety. As an incentive, hunters are offered a reward of $1,500 per wolf captured, a payout meant to attract skilled hunters while providing relief to impacted communities. Only certain weapons are authorized, such as high-powered rifles, chosen for their precision and effectiveness. Additionally, all hunters must undergo training in wolf behavior and tracking to ensure a safe and humane approach. Hunters typically operate in areas where wolf activity is most concentrated, such as near livestock farms and forest edges. The primary hunting season stretches through the harshest winter months when wolves are most active and bold. Trackers identify wolf presence by spotting telltale signs, paw prints in the snow, remnants of recent kills, or trails through frost-covered underbrush. For spotting, hunters rely on high-powered binoculars like the Lisa Geovid HD, known for its excellent clarity and range, essential for scanning vast, snowy landscapes. When they close in, hunters are trained to aim for vital organs, such as the heart or lungs, ensuring a quick, humane outcome. Despite these efforts, hunting wolves is no easy feat and comes with unique challenges. Wolves are not only swift and resilient but highly intelligent, often using clever tactics to evade capture. The ethics of wolf hunting add another layer of complexity, as each wolf taken can impact the delicate social structure of a pack. In one recent case, a hunter in Montana discovered that eliminating a single alpha female led the remaining pack to disperse and spread into even more populated areas, increasing the number of attacks rather than reducing them. This case highlights the moral weight hunters carry, balancing the need for safety with the wolf's natural behaviors and family structures.
Finally got some down, man. Can't believe I got two.
Nonetheless, the hunt has drawn experienced hunters and adventurers from across the country, boosting the local economy by almost 20 as they take on this unique challenge. This initiative has even placed certain regions on the map as destinations for conservation-minded hunting tourism, with income helping compensate farmers for livestock losses. Through carefully managed hunting, local communities are finding new ways to coexist with these powerful predators. Every like or supportive comment gives strength to those working on the front lines to balance safety and conservation. Cheer them on as they face the wild challenge of preserving livelihoods and ecosystems alike. Canada's ecosystems are under significant threat from the dual impact of wild emerald ash bees and invasive feral pigs. These destructive forces are causing massive damage to forest and farmlands, disrupting the natural balance and posing serious environmental challenges. In this video, we delve into the creative and determined efforts of Canadian farmers as they tackle the feral pig threat head-on. Wild boar reproduction begins with a relatively short gestation period of just 3.5 months, after which a sow can give birth to as many as 8 piglets. In their early life, these piglets quickly become active, walking and foraging for. They start by eating plants, digging up roots, and consuming insects, which significantly disturbs the local vegetation. This activity can have severe environmental impacts, particularly around water bodies. As they dig and forage near lake shores, they not only disturb the soil, but also contaminate the water sources. Their search for larvae and worms further exacerbates the problem, leading to more extensive ecological disruption. Farmers have developed a strategic response to the wild boar invasion by first determining the size and activities of the boar herds. This crucial step allows them to prepare effective traps, a process that demands both technique and experience due to the wild boar's heightened sensitivity and alertness to potential dangers. The trapping process involves attracting the boars with grain, a tempting bait that lures them into the traps. However, capturing these animals is not straightforward, as their behavior in the traps can be unpredictable and challenging. Wild boars often react with fear and aggression, attempting to escape, which makes the task of controlling their population both complex and demanding. To control the burgeoning wild boar population, innovative measures are being employed, including the use of natural predators. One such strategy involves equipping a tiger with GPS to track and hunt wild boars, capitalizing on the tiger's natural hunting prowess. This method, alongside the involvement of black bears, demonstrates significant effectiveness in curbing the wild boar numbers due to their inherent strength and predatory skills. It is important to acknowledge that cage traps are not a perfect solution and come with certain limitations. Installing, monitoring, and maintaining these traps demand significant time and effort. Faced with the challenges that wild boars once presented, Georgia hunters used helicopters combined with guns to fight this threat. Now, let's learn how these hunters used helicopters to hunt wild boar, and the effects this method had on controlling the local wild boar population. Helicopters are an important tool in wildlife management, especially for PS species such as wild boars. The use of helicopters in hunting and controlling wild boars is done through equipping support vehicles such as machine guns or specialized sniper equipment. These types of guns help hunters have the most accurate shots, causing wild boars to fall on the spot. The effectiveness of these guns not only ensures minimal suffering to animals, but also helps limit the number of wild boars injured and running amok, thereby reducing the risk of causing safety issues for animals, people, and surroundings. The appropriate and effective use of weapons is also an important factor in implementing responsible and sustainable wild boar population management measures. The versatility and ability to access difficult areas that the helicopter provides make it an effective choice for these missions, allowing hunting teams to quickly and safely reach areas with high wild boar density. In addition, helicopters also support monitoring the movements and behavior of wild boars from above, contributing to improving the effectiveness of wildlife management campaigns. Or at Gumlog Plantation, with about 2,000 acres of land, pilots and hunters on helicopters can easily locate pigs from the air, track their movements, and approach without being caught, obstructing terrain factors. Deploying helicopters in wildlife control operations provides a superior advantage in quickly accessing large areas and difficult terrain, such as forest. Ability is essential to be able to react quickly in emergencies, to minimize the damage that wild boars can cause to both the farm and the surrounding ecosystem. Besides that, hunting feral pigs by helicopter in Georgia also has significant challenges, specifically costs, environmental impacts, and legal issues. Hunting with a helicopter requires large financial resources. Helicopter rental costs can reach thousands of dollars per hour, not including costs for pilots and Environmentally, this activity can cause many negative impacts. Helicopter noise can disturb wildlife and affect non-target animals. In addition, removing wild boars from the air can result in leaving animal carcasses behind, polluting the environment, and attracting other predators, potentially risking ecological imbalance. In animal pest research and management, the disposal of wild boar carcasses after extermination is an important issue to prevent the spread of diseases and reduce negative impacts on the environment. These approaches require careful environmental, economic, and public health considerations. Choosing the right method depends on factors such as the number of wild boars to be treated, financial resources, and the severity of the disease threat they pose. So what do you think about using helicopters to reduce wild boar problems? Please give your opinion below.